Alright, welcome back to Heritage Blades. I'm going to start on a couple of knives made out of Raspe files. I'm going to do a Bowie. I've not done a Bowie before, so I'm going to try that. Here's what we're going to be working with. These are Farriers Raspes. I've already got them annealed. I've got some grinding to do to them to get the cutting edges off of them. We'll do that. Try and keep the video short. I'll just go through, not video the processes, and just show, update everything after I get each process done. So let's get to grinding. Alright, I've got set up here. I do my grinding with an angle grinder and all. I've got it in a vise, another little vise under here to support it. I'll just grind all that down to same as this here and do both sides that way. Then after we get that process, get that down, I'll lay my pattern on here, draw that out, then grind all that out. One thing I like to mention here, anytime you're using tools like the angle grinder and all, always use an adequate dust mask, gloves, and eye protection. Alright, here they are. I done went over them with a angle grinder, knock them high spots off. That way it don't eat my belts up on my belt sander. Now I'll just go in there and finish it up with a belt sander, make it all kind of nice and flat across through there. Alright, right here is the 4x36 belt sander I've got. I'm trying to save up the money, get me a 70 or a 2x72 inch belt grinder, Bader style. But I've been doing all my knives on this and been doing a pretty good job at it. I started out with one of these skills like this and had the all, and I burnt this top up and all, but found this one on eBay and bought it. I believe I gave around 20 bucks for it, but it does a good job. Alright, I put these on my belt sander here with 35 grit. I changed the belt to 60 grit, and I'm just going to take the rough edges off of it right now. Alright, I've got them ground down the way I want them flattened and all. I've got this, and I know I said a Bowie, and to me anything over 6 inches is a Bowie. 6-inch blade's a Bowie. This is actually a 6.5 inch blade. This will probably be the biggest one I've ever made. But we'll lay it down here. I'll trace the pattern out, cut it out. But one thing I'm going to do on this is these two knives are for the same customer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace it out, cut it out with that pattern like that, and do the same thing right there, but the pattern's a flip on the sides. That way you've actually got a right and left. But that's what I'm going to do here. That way they don't look identical. Alright, here we go. I've got them traced out on this. And like I said, I've got them left and right. If you'll just imagine that turn around, or turn around like that, or so on and so forth. But I'll get them cut out. What I use is a angle grinder to cut these out with a cutting wheel, and then I'll rough grind them down with the angle grinder, try to finish them up. Then I'll take them in on my belt sander, and so on. Alright, I've got them ground out here to my shape and all, and like I said, if you'll look at them, they're right and left style. They're not the same as far as putting them side by side. If you put them side by side, you notice they've got the same. If you flip them like that, it's the same. Flip them like that, it's the same. So it's actually different pattern on each side, and that's the way I'm going to do these here. Now I'll go to my grinder and start putting my doing a flat grind on it. I flat grind on mine because I've not got the 2 by 72 inch grinder. I've never had this in one, so I don't know how the flat grind, as far as being able to get it all to match up, I don't know how that'll go, but we'll see. But what I usually do is I'll take me a scribe, I'll take me a Sharpie, go over this, then scribe the center of it, work to there from each side.